All right, get right into it. Sturm, Drang, Quick Fang. We're going with the most absolute broken build of all time. I did not realize until the very end of this video that the class item with Inmost and Syntheseps is definitely what you should be using and not Inmost Certarachne. That's about all I got to say for the build. I'm going to run for a melee base stat here. Because the Quick Fang is coded under melee at 0 ammo. Quite insane. But yeah, that's really about it. This was fun, I gotta say. I have been wanting to solo this for a while. Saw a chance for it to be extremely easy. Jumped right on it. Yeah, that's about it. You're gonna see just absolute chunk damage at every boss. But yeah, that's about it. See you at the first boss.
A minion of the Ahamkara here, I guess. Approach with caution.
Alright, getting right into it. If you've not done this dungeon, extremely easy as far as mechanics go. Pretty simple. The build here, basically Sturm, when its exotic perk is active, you are seeing some crazy ability damage come from that. So just kind of using that for some survivability. Yeah, that's about it. We're going to jump right here. We're going to take over this totem. Taking this totem gives you time on, and also is the way you start damage. And just wait. I mean, if you haven't seen this bug yet, just get ready. I mean, it's pretty insane. Don't even bother to tether because I just don't need to. Yeah, I mean, what is that? Six, 7 hits, and that's it. And that's all it takes. Yeah. So I will be back. This, you see the mark on the stone. You just have to have one going clockwise or counterclockwise, and then the rest have to go the other direction. That's all. Pretty simple, straightforward. If you don't know where the clocks are, you'll see them in this video. I seem to always forget where they are, but yeah, I'll see you in the next boss. I hate geometry. Alright, I'm going to start the counter by shooting this little ball in the middle. You will see a couple things with this encounter. Acolyte eyes will spawn across the room. Shoot these. Smaller versions of first encounter will then spawn. From there, you kill them. They drop a totem. Kill them after they drop the totem. You get 2. And with that, every totem that you capture spawns a little ball in the middle. Take this ball to the campfires in the middle, yada yada, start damage when the 4th ball has been dropped or deposited. That's about it. I cannot say that I had a whole lot of time to play around with this, the broken Quick Fang sword. It's kind of popped up. I thought they were gonna do a little live patch day after it was kind of found, in which Bungie even kind of tweeted about that. But looks like we have till Tuesday, so which will probably be tomorrow when this video is uploaded. So if you didn't get a chance to use it, I feel extremely sad for you. But these are the solar charges we have to pick up. I'm just trying to get a little invis here. The class is broken, I guess. They've been talking about how they need to fix it, but it's just not coming back after a melee, which has been extremely annoying. See, like right there, get a kill, doesn't come back. So now I'm without class. So maybe something to do with my build. I don't think it is. I've been hearing that's a problem for a lot of people. And you'll see how that like really hurts this run with survivability here and there. But yeah, the order in which you put these balls in is important as far as how you want to do damage. We will not use all 4. Thankfully, we don't have to because this build is just that broken. But yeah, that's really about it. I don't have much else to say. I'm still hunting for a Sundered and Vespers solo finish, but I have not even attempted them. So a little scary. Those things are very mechanic heavy, and I have just not enough experience even doing them with a team. But eventually I will get around to doing it. I'm really excited for Renegades to come out after watching the reveal trailer. When was that, last week or week before? It looks like he's bringing something new, and we just need it. I don't know, Ashen Iron was a bust, so just did not deliver I mean, you bring in reclaim, which is just this. It's the same. It's nothing new. Like, we've returned to the Plague Lands that has been around since D1. Like, the place isn't even new. So the activity is like every other activity we've ever done. It's literally just overthrow mixed with onslaught kind of deal. So yeah, take that how you will. I wasn't a big fan of it. Also, the weekly event, like event hub stuff, it's okay. But boom, chomp. So pretty much you're fighting the biting cold in this, and that's just, you have to stay around the fire. Otherwise, if your stacks get to 10, you just die. You freeze, blow up, die. Each of these sword swings is hitting for 29,000. So pretty broken. It doesn't seem like a whole lot if you're used to old numbers, or yeah, if you just haven't really played a whole lot. But it's a good bit. It's also weird because the tracking on the death screens are not accurate. They're just not. I noticed that with Final Boss. I was like visibly seeing my numbers hit for like 29,000, and then the death screen would show something completely different. New transition. How dope is that? I figured out how to do that in the editing of this video. So fun. But yeah, that's my soapbox. That's all I got to say. We'll see what happens next. I don't know. We've got a long way till December. So Epic Raid, whenever that comes out, I don't even know. I have not been keeping up with it. So also haven't done Desert Perpetual yet, which I probably should. Probably should have done it with Quick Fang just to get an easy clear, but I'd rather enjoy it for what it is. I've done this dungeon several thousand times, it feels like. Actually, not true. But I've done it enough where I didn't need to. It was fine. I was fine cheesing it. That door is not the right door. The right door is this tunnel. I kept forgetting that. Yeah, I will be back shortly to talk about the struggle that is the final boss. Shoo. All right, we were back. All right. If you've never done this, the boss is not on the ground. He sits up in the middle, and you're about to see that. And that makes hitting him with a sword with no ammo extremely difficult, but not impossible. This was I don't know, it just was the biggest learning curve for this run. Swapped over from Drain to Unfall, the new rocket sidearm. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't have a very good roll. I think this one has reverberation, but maybe jolting feedback would be good. I haven't even really dove into the build craft with it yet. Yeah, this was okay. This was when I found that I did have a Syntho Inmost Light exotic class item, and I realized, oh my gosh, this might work, and it does way more damage in the 40s. So I definitely could have used that before, but I also had zero problems clearing the other two encounters. So with that being said, the hardest part here is definitely ad clear. I mean, you just get scions multiplying left and right. You also are given a buff, or if you want to call it a buff, a debuff, I guess would be appropriate. You have to then transfer that before the timer counts down. If you don't, you die. But you transfer it to the dude that you cannot kill any other way. And then he dies. It's great. He has at every level. So you can see the damage is absolutely insane. I did take him to final here. This was the first time this happened, so I was kind of like freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, I've made it. What do I do now? So just throwing Sturm and buffs your abilities, like I was saying. And you'll see the clears off of grapple melee. But yeah, these eyes are extremely difficult to keep down because they just respawn hella quick. But yeah, that's about it. I think this took me like an hour, and a little over an hour to do. Getting to final boss was maybe 25 minutes. But yeah, you see how easy that was. And that was it. And once I finally realized, like, oh my gosh, this is possible, it was pretty fun. Signature emote right there at the end. I'm really glad that I got this when I did. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Peace out.
This is all that remains of the Ahamkara, then. Even like this, in its silence, it could move worlds. The damage the Scorn could have caused had one of them realized what they possessed. We'll secure the bones and make sure this can't happen again.
Yeah. This makes me a little worried about the hidden cost of our deal with Riven.
That thought has crossed my mind.
Petra, I've never apologized to you for what you're still going through.
There's no need. It wasn't you.
I'm sorry.